All right, it's time to get started. I want to thank all of you for joining us today for the Middle East American Legislative Night. My name is Shahan Rizvi, and I'm a member of the Middle East American Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure tonight to welcome Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. Our Lieutenant Governor is truly a champion of human rights and health care for Maryland, helping Maryland with critical legislation such as the Affordable Care Act in an effort to help our state's residents get the affordable health insurance they need. Please join me in welcoming our Lieutenant Governor, Anthony Brown.
Good evening, how's everyone doing? And welcome to Annapolis. We've missed you, it's been 2 years since we've had the Middle Eastern community here in Annapolis in such a grand way. So on behalf of Governor Martin O'Malley and myself, I want to welcome you to Annapolis. I believe you will be hearing from the governor shortly, but let me just, if I may, offer a few words. I first want to thank the chair of the Governor's Commission on Middle Eastern American Affairs, Anwar Hassan, who is floating around here somewhere. But if you could join me in a round of applause. It's a diverse group of individuals that are very important to me and the governor. Number one, making sure that we continue to improve our understanding of the aspirations, the needs, the opportunities and challenges within the Middle Eastern American community, and also serving that commission as a very instrumental function in kind of a liaison between our administration and the Middle Eastern community. So we thank all the members. Where are the members of the commission? Are you here? Can you stand up or wave or say hello? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for what you do. I also want to thank the 10 sponsoring organizations, the Muslim and Jewish organizations that are here tonight and that are sponsoring this event. These nights in Annapolis are extremely important. They're important because it gives your elected officials in both the executive branch and in the legislative branch, and I know there's some legislators here, an opportunity to do that mixing and mingling, that meeting and greeting, that conversing and fellowship so that we can get to know each other better. So I want to thank the organizing and sponsoring organizations for being here. I'm going to be really brief. I know you have a number of speakers who are going to follow me. Let me tell you something that if you haven't read about it, you ought to know, and you probably already know. This is probably one of the most difficult legislative sessions that we've ever faced here in Annapolis. It really is. This country, I believe, and I hope you're as optimistic as I am, that a real recovery in our economy is on the way. Consumer confidence is beginning to rebound. The stock market seems to be moving up. We're seeing manufacturing increase. The President's export initiative is showing signs of success. So there's real opportunities and a glimmer, if not a beacon of hope that's in front of us that our economy is moving in the right direction. In large part due to the work of President Obama. It started 2-3 years ago with the American Recovery and Relief Act, this federal stimulus. But also because of the leadership of Martin O'Malley and the things that we're doing here in Maryland. The good news is that in Maryland, we have created 33,000 net new jobs last year, which was the best we've done since 2005. And for our friends in Virginia who I met on the way in, where are you? Hello? Friends from Virginia, it's 2.5 times the number of jobs that you guys have created last year on the other side of the Potomac. But that's a healthy rivalry for a very important region. It is the nation's capital and the capital region. We've recovered about 45% of the jobs that we lost in the recovery. So we're making progress, but still a lot of work to be done. I was asked to share with you one initiative that we're working on in the O'Malley Brown administration, and that's an initiative to encourage or to incentivize private sector investment in your public infrastructure. How do we attract private investment dollars into our roads, our bridges, our mass transportation? How can we leverage private ingenuity and problem solving to building more schools, to developing and redeveloping water, clean water and wastewater treatment facilities? So the governor's asked me to work on that initiative, and we've come up with a proposal that we sent to the General Assembly. We believe we're going to be able to create 5,000 jobs and invest about 6% of our infrastructure dollars through private investments. So I just want to share with you that there's not just talk about raising taxes in Annapolis, although let me tell you, there is an important need to put money into the Transportation Trust Fund so we can build out our transportation infrastructure. But the governor asked me to look at ways to incentivize the private sector, and we're doing just that. So look, it's been a real pleasure being able to spend a little bit of time with you this evening. Again, I welcome you to Annapolis. I'm excited to see you here again, and please let it not be 2 more years, but hopefully we'll see you again back in Annapolis next year. Thank you very much.